Imagine traveling across Europe without constantly exchanging your money. One currency that can be used in countries like Germany, France, Italy, Spain, and many others. That currency is the euro. But why was the euro created? How did it replace so many national currencies? And why did some European countries decide not to use it? Let's find out. Before the euro existed, almost every European country had its own currency. Germany had the Deutsche Mark. France had the French franc. Italy had the Italian lira. Spain had the peseta, and Greece had the drachma. This made international trade and travel more complicated. Every time people crossed a border, they often had to exchange their money. European leaders believed that a common currency could make trade easier and bring European economies closer together. The idea of European economic cooperation became much stronger after World War II. European countries wanted not only to prevent another devastating war, but also to create stronger economic connections between their nations. Over the following decades, European integration continued. Then came a major step. In 1992, European countries signed the Maastricht Treaty, which created the framework for a future common European currency. And in 1999, the euro was officially introduced for financial transactions and electronic payments. But people couldn't yet walk into a store and pay with euro banknotes. That changed on January 1st, 2002. Euro banknotes and coins entered circulation, and millions of Europeans began using the new currency in their everyday lives. For many people, it was a historic moment. Their old national currencies were disappearing, and a completely new European currency was taking their place. Today, the euro is used by 20 European Union countries, collectively known as the Eurozone. But here's an important distinction. The European Union and the Eurozone are not the same thing. The EU has 27 member states, but not all of them use the euro. Countries such as Poland, Sweden, and Hungary still use their own currencies. And the United Kingdom never adopted the euro and continued using the British pound. So who controls the euro? The main institution responsible for monetary policy is the European Central Bank, or ECB. Its job includes maintaining price stability and managing monetary policy for the euro area. Unlike a national currency controlled by one country's central bank, the euro is shared by many different economies, and this creates both advantages and challenges. One major advantage of the euro is easier trade. Imagine a German company buying products from a company in France. With the same currency, they don't need to worry about exchanging euros into francs or marks. Tourists also benefit. Someone traveling through several Eurozone countries can use the same currency in many different places.
The euro also became one of the world's most important currencies for international trade, banking, and investment. But having one currency also creates problems. Not every European economy is equally strong. Germany, France, Italy, Greece, and other countries have very different economic structures, debt levels, productivity, and financial conditions. Yet countries using the euro share the same monetary policy. This became especially clear during the European debt crisis that began in the late 2000s. Countries such as Greece faced severe financial difficulties, creating major challenges for the entire Eurozone. The crisis showed that creating a common currency was much easier than managing many different economies under one monetary system. So, is the euro a success? The answer depends on how you measure it. The euro has made travel, trade, and financial transactions across much of Europe easier. It has also strengthened economic integration between participating countries. But it has faced major challenges, including debt crises, inflation, economic differences, and political disagreements. Despite all of this, the euro remains one of the world's most important currencies. And perhaps the most interesting part of the euro's story is what it represents. For centuries, European countries fought wars against each other. They had different governments, borders, languages, and currencies. Today, many of those countries share a common currency and cooperate within the same economic and political system. The euro is therefore more than just a banknote. It represents one of the biggest experiments in economic integration in modern history. From the Deutsche Mark and French francs to a single currency used across much of Europe. The story of the euro is ultimately the story of how Europe tried to turn economic cooperation into a shared future.
If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more history documentaries, ancient civilizations, and legendary stories from the past.